I have a little gardening that I have to do today. It's slightly raining. Can you hear it? And Nathan is chopping firewood off in the distance here. Look at this. Look at these little mushrooms growing right here. It means in the springtime I'm gonna have to repaint this section. I can't have things growing in my gate. It won't last long. I have a lot of thinning out that I need to do. When we threw things out and planted, you know, things grow up and they're too thick. So a lot of this stuff needs to be able to have more room so it can get bigger. See, this one's been struggling because I've been also dealing with some aphids here. These are mustard greens. So I'm gonna kind of just dig them up a bit here, see what we want to do. So a lot of these guys are just too close together. We need to give them a little bit more space, a little bit more breathing room. I even have some growing here in the grass, you see. Well, clover. I think Lily dropped some on accident, which is fine. Hi, Starlight. Let's see, this one here. Just kind of a quiet Sunday. Lily is inside and making some figgy pudding. It is, Starlight, you keep bumping the camera. Trying to get scratches from the camera. It is about 2 weeks from Christmas, and that's how long it really takes to make the figgy pudding properly. So she's in there doing that. It's the first time doing figgy pudding. Never done figgy pudding myself, but we've been kind of getting into this channel called, is it The Taste of History? Taste of History? Something like that. And it's really fun because he goes into making all these older versions. Like we were just watching one last night on haggis, and he goes through all the history and then makes this dish. It's just really fun. So one of the ones he was doing was figgy pudding, and so of course Lily wants to make that now. So that will be fun. We never had a proper figgy pudding before, have you? These little guys will be so much happier having space. You know what I'll do today too is we'll go cut those marigolds back, and I've got those rutabagas that need to go out. You know, the fall garden, it's such a, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's simpler than the spring garden. I don't feel this pressure to have to be out here every day, where in the summer I've got to be out here every day tending to things. Otherwise, you know, as an organic gardener, things can get out of control quickly. So, but with fall and winter, things slow down, so things grow slower. Oh, there you guys go. Starlight totally knocked the camera over. Anyway, things take forever to grow. The first time I did a fall garden, I felt very discouraged because I'm like, grow, and it's not doing anything. It just takes longer. Maybe if you have a high tunnel or something, that probably would do a lot better in that environment, but where things fluctuate so much around here, it's hot, it's cold. It just seems to take, everything slows down, you know. We got this little section done here. We've got a lot more to go though. We'll give all this to the chickens. They'll like that. Sorry, that just keeps going. It's slow. But it is slow, but it is growing. What is that up there? I think that might be a weed. Let's see. Look at this big weed. Wonder what kind of weed that is. What do you think, Starlight? You've seen my cabbages. Some of them. Got some cilantro on the end here, and then I think these are the garlics in between here, but I need to get in here. You see the weeds? What I'm gonna probably do, I clean the chicken coop out, and every time I do that, you know, I put that out on my garden. In fact, I'll show you that row in a second that I did a few days ago. So next time I clean out the chicken coop, I'll just put it down around my cabbages there, and that will kill the weeds off, and then I don't have to dig up those weeds, which I prefer not to do. Huh, look at these. My rutabagas. See, I needed to thin these out too a bit. I've never had a rutabaga before. I got all these seeds from my local hardware store in my little town here, and Paul is his name, and he was saying that I should thin them out. So some of these look like they're in good spacing, and others need like a little bit more space, I think. But I think for the most part they look okay. This one's too close together for sure, you see? But they've grown. They're already big, so I don't know. I think I might just let them go. He was saying how his mom, when he was younger, would always cook them up like a potato. So I'd kind of like to do something like that. That sounds yummy. Hi, Starlight. In fact, what do I want to do next? I'll do this little section. I think these are collard greens. These look like collard greens to me. This is my first time doing greens, so the armadillos, you know, they ruined all my markers, so I've kind of had to figure out which is which. But I think I've kind of learned the difference in what they look like. Yes, we'll do this one. You see, this is the row that I went ahead and put out all the chicken bedding that needed to be cleaned. All the way down. And this breaks down very quickly and feeds the soil. Oh, here's my little cabbages growing here. And these are the onions that we planted and some dill. And I just kind of have the alteration of the cabbage and onions and garlic and different herbs. Starlight, what are you doing in the chicken run? I've never seen her actually get in the chicken run before. You are so funny. It's so muddy right now, you guys. What you thinking? You think you're a chicken? I'm gonna go ahead and get these marigolds out, but honestly, I need to get myself some nice winter gloves for gardening because my hands get so cold. They start turning red, you know. I'm gonna get some loppers or something. The frogs are out though. Hear them? These are all the winter, Australian winter peas. I needed to come out here. I need to come out here and put some twine down so it has something to climb up. Some of them are starting to kind of make it. See, this one's making it because I have an old, looks like that's an old tomato vine here. So it had that to support it for it to climb up. The tiny little viola here. I'm gonna go get those rutabagas. I'll be right back. And I'm trying to think, I think I'll probably just throw all these old marigolds out in the forest. I don't know what else to do with them. I don't think the chickens are gonna really mess with them. There's no green on them. I had to grab a new battery and check on Lily on that figgy pudding. Lily, how's that figgy pudding coming? Can I smell it? Ooh, it smells delicious. It smells like spices. Pickles, you taking a little nap? You taking a nap? We got moonlight over here on the dog beds. Is that comfy? I think Nathan has the wheelbarrow. So he's putting some of the wood in so we can move it over here. I guess I can use the wagon to move these old marigolds out of the garden. That's what I'll do. We'll back it up. I guess I need a compost bin, don't I? I think that's some of the things that Nate's gonna do with some of the pallets that we have. Look at this pretty ground cover. I don't know what it is, but I like it. It's popping up here and there. You see, this is all the old broken down chicken bedding here. Now, these guys have gotten kind of leggy because they've been in here for too long. You see, so I'm going to just dig an extra big hole. It's generally what I do with a leggy plant. Yep. Like there was a little onion there. It was planted right here. Look. All the marigolds are popping out. Kind of fun. Now these won't make it. Once it starts getting cooler. Oh well. Yeah, I was looking around here and I'm like, what are all these little sprouts everywhere? They're all those little marigold seeds from harvesting them last week. Some had already fallen out on their own. You see? Well, that's done. There they are. They look a little bit messy right now, but they'll fill in. I might go check on Nathan out there, chopping wood and keep him company. I gotta wash this hoary off though, don't I? Got a bit muddy. Don't really want to put it back in with it being muddy. gonna have to waterproof these boots, y'all. My feet are cold. My toes are cold. I'm making my way over to where Nathan's working here. Looks like they've got some smoke. No, you're getting through this thing.
Slowly.
Yeah.
It's taking longer because I'm splitting it into, like for a cooking stove.
Yeah.
Normally I just quarter it up and move on, but basically splitting this up into tinder, so it takes a long time.
I see Mara is enjoying a stick here.
Yeah, she stole that from me a while back. I thought I would see if I could make a little tiny fire out here.
Yeah, I see that.
It's not green wood, it's standing dead wood, so it's semi-seasoned.
But probably not dry.
It makes a lot of smoke.
It's smoky.
I hate rabbits, I hate rabbits, I hate rabbits. Ugh. I made another little tunnel.
I'm gonna hang out with Nathan for a little while, I think, for the rest of the day.
I'm not in the smoke.
I brought you a
I'm in
beer,
tunnel of
and I brought
smoke.
myself one.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. Nate's been chopping wood out here, and he said that these mushrooms out here are just huge. Look at these. What is it? Oh my goodness, these ones are everywhere too, huh? Wow. Look at this. This one looks all gooey, huh?
Yes.
But they're everywhere. Wow.
There's some more mushrooms over there. Unless they look like dandelions, I don't think they do.
Wow. These are so pretty. Look at these. What on earth could those be? Really pretty. These are quite interesting looking, aren't they? They're edible. What if they are edible?
And then we miss it, and then we can't eat them.
They're so cool looking though. I just like looking at them.